Prime Minister Narendra Modi pledges to build a new India by 2022 on the 71st Independence Day of the nation. Chief Minister Biren in his Independence Day speech asserts the 4-month-old government has been able to win people's faith. '71st Independence Day celebrated in all districts of the state amid tight security arrangements. And Imphal city wears a deserted look as Corcom and several underground outfits called for general strike on the Independence Day. Hello, welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, Priyo Barta, and now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared his vision for a new India in his Independence Day speech from Delhi's iconic Red Fort today, pledging to build it by 2022 when independent India turns 75. Early in his speech, his shortest in 4 years at 54 minutes, PM Modi mourned the tragic death of children at a Gorakhpur hospital in the past week and for the lives lost in floods. Addressing the nation from the ramparts of the Red Fort, Modi asserted that there is no question of being soft on terrorism or terrorists. Modi said, India is fighting the menace of terrorism jointly with the global community. He said, the Kashmir issue cannot be resolved with bullets, but it can only be resolved by taking the Kashmiris on board. The Prime Minister said the people of India stand shoulder to shoulder with those affected due to natural disasters and the tragedy in Gorakhpur in which several children died at BRD Medical College Hospital. He assured that the government is standing behind them with full sensitivity for their security and safety in the time of crisis. Modi said the national security is the top priority of the government. He said the honesty is being honored everywhere and those who have looted the nation and looted the poor are not able to sleep peacefully today. Referring to the rollout of Goods and Services Tax (GST), he said the new indirect tax regime has shown the spirit of cooperative federalism and the nation has come together to support GST. On agriculture, Modi said the NDA government has taken several steps for the growth of the sector, starting from Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana to Krishi Shachin Yojana. On infrastructure, the Prime Minister said road and rail construction is progressing at a double pace and the government is taking the nation on a new track. He said the government has been able to rein in corruption and unearthed 1.25 lakh crore rupees black money. He said after demonetization, 2.25 lakh crore rupees which have been deposited in the banks are under scanner. Earlier, Modi inspected the Guard of Honor at Red Fort and visited the Rajghat to pay floral tribute to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Manipur joined the rest of the country in celebrating the 71st Independence Day. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren today hoisted the national flag at the first Manipur Rifles parade ground. In his speech, Nongthombam Biren asserted that his 4-month-old government has been able to win people's faith. He said India has witnessed many changes after it attained freedom and maintained cordial relationships with other countries. He reiterated that the new BJP-led state government has brought various developmental changes in its 4-month rule and has been able to resolve several issues in the state. He assured that the government will take up more developmental works and thwart any threat to the growth and development of the state. Biren said the government is giving due emphasis on skill development and vocational training to provide employment opportunities to the youth and development of roads and bridges as well as telecommunications. He mentioned that the government is putting efforts to promote the tourism sector. Biren also highlighted the government efforts to improve the business, education as well as health sector. He however maintained that the government cannot achieve its dreams if there is unrest in Manipur. Biren said the government welcomed the surrendered cadres and will help them lead a normal life. Ministers, MLAs, Chairman of Hill Area Committee, top civil and police officials and other people took part in the event. Chief Minister Police Medal for Gallantry for 2015-2016 and Chief Minister Police Medal for Outstanding Devotion to Duty were also awarded on the occasion. The first Chief Minister Police Trophy for Community Service and Chief Minister Police Trophy for Anti-Drug Campaign were also presented on the occasion.
Thank you, Anilina.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee also celebrated the Independence Day at Congress Bhavan on BT Road. MPCC President T.N. Haukip unfurled the national flag at the event attended by former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi, Congress MLAs, leaders and workers of the party. They also paid homage to freedom fighters.
Congress Party na laukiba role nahuna na koi ningsingi aduga ningsing basu tabani haujiki miron sidanatana tungda lakadaba generation to generation tungda horkadaba miron kayana su akoi bharat ki ningkha tambasi ai kautho oi haina laujai bharat ki ningkha tamba bharat ki apunba integrity manipur ki apunba integrity se laiminariba khoi sinau kudingma sana chinana nungsinana lairabatada santi puba chakhatpa purakpa ama woigani haidanga sigi nungairaba numit asida manipur gi praja kudingmakta masigi message thamjani.
BJP Manipur Pradesh also observed the 71st Independence Day at its office at Nityaipa Chuthek. Chief Minister Nongthongam Biren hoisted the tricolor. The Chief Minister launched the website of BJP Manipur Pradesh, manipur.bjp.org, at the event. The party's national level, booth level information will be available on this website. The 71st Independence Day was celebrated in all districts of the state amid tight security arrangements today. District Administration Thoubal celebrated the 71st Independence Day at Mini Secretariat Complex, Thoubal District amid tight security. DC Thoubal L. Nabukishore unfurled the tricolor on the occasion. A march past commanded by Deputy Superintendent Thoubal District Police A.K. Sadananda was also taken out at the event. Speaking on the occasion, L. Nabukishore said Thoubal District has developed compared to other districts of the state. He said the district was worst hit in the recent floods. Newly created Kangpokpi district also joined the Independence Day celebration. The celebration was held at Mini Secretariat Complex in Kangpokpi. Deputy Commissioner T. Ranjit hoisted the tricolor and took salute of the march past. Police, VDF, Scouts and guides of San Francis de Sales School Daily, JNV, Asha workers, Anganwadi workers and school students took part in the march past. The DC highlighted the significant achievements of the government during the last 8 months after creation of new Kangpokpi district. He also appealed to people to extend the maximum cooperation to ensure speedy development of the new district. Despite the inclement weather, the 71st Independence Day was celebrated at the lower ground Tamenglong district headquarters with DC Tamenglong Armstrong Pamei as the chief guest. Armstrong Pamei said Tamenglong is now the focus district of the entire state, and it is the only district with maximum central projects including railways, power grid and national highways. He said the NH37 Imphal-Jiribam road will be upgraded to 4-lane status, while Tamenglong-Khongsang road will be upgraded to double lane very soon. Civil society organizations, district level officers and security personnel attended the celebration. The day was also celebrated in the newly created Kakching district. The celebration was held at the District Sports Association ground in district headquarters. DC Nelanthang Tilian unfurled the national flag and took the salute of the march past, commanded by SDPO Sugnu A. Romendro. 37 contingents of police, ex-servicemen, school students and cultural groups took part in the march past. The day was also observed at More at Additional Deputy Commissioner's Office campus. Additional Deputy Commissioner N. Gojendra Singh unfurled the tricolour. Community leaders of More and students took part in the celebration. 11 Assam Rifles More also marked the occasion. Army officers from Myanmar took part in the celebration.
More Government High School boys, commanded by Alex.
District Administration Bishnupur also celebrated the 71st Independence Day at Old Mini Secretariat Complex ground. DC Bishnupur Bobby Wycombe hoisted the tricolour and took the salute of the march past by 12 contingents commanded by Deputy SP T. Bishorjit. Civil and police officers and people of the district participated in the celebration. District Administration Chandil also celebrated the 71st Indian Independence Day at Maha Union Higher Secondary School playground in Chandil. DC Chandil Krishna Kumar hoisted the national flag. Assistant Commandant of 8th Manipur Rifles N. Nobin commanded a march past participated by 36 contingents. Jiribam district also celebrated the 71st Independence Day at Jiribam Higher Secondary School. Deputy Commissioner Robert Khetrimayum took the salute of march past of security forces and students of different schools. Minister T.H. Shyamkumar, police, Assam Rifles and CRPF officers were present on the occasion. The 71st Independence Day was celebrated at Technopal Government High School ground in Technopal district. DC Technopal K.H. Raghumni unfurled the tricolour and took the salute of the march past. Commandant of 12th Assam Rifles Nectar Sanjambam and officers of several government departments and the people of the district attended the celebration. Manipur Terriers of Indian Army Bishnupur also celebrated the day at ITI complex. Teachers and students of Ningthukong village school attended the function. The national flag was hoisted while the army troops and school children sang the national anthem. The function was followed by interaction between the army personnel and children. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences also celebrated the Independence Day at A block of the institute. The director in charge of RIMS, Professor H. Nabachandra Singh, hoisted the tricolour on the occasion. Faculty members, officials, students and other staff of the institute attended the event. Imphal city wore a deserted look as the Corcom, the apex body of a group of underground outfits and several other underground outfits called for general strike in connection with the 71st Independence Day in the state. Even though the day was celebrated at the 1st Manipur Rifles Parade ground under tight security measures, the general strike affected normal life in the city. The major markets in the city, Pauna Bazaar, Thangal Bazaar and Kwaraman Bazaar remained closed. Inter-district passenger vehicles as well as private vehicles remained off the road. Most of the roads in the capital city were empty as people remained indoors. Police personnel maintained a strict vigil to avoid any untoward incident. There was no report of any violent incidents from different districts of Manipur. It may be mentioned that the police has been conducting cordon and search operations ahead of the Independence Day celebrations to prevent untoward happenings. A mother of 3 who was taking shelter at a relative's place in Khangabok Part 3, Kunolikai, under Thobal police station, was hit by her husband with a brick in an alleged attempt to murder today. She was staying at a relative's place after a quarrel with her husband a week ago. The woman, identified as Hebila, 28 years, was assaulted by her husband Luangthem Sunil, 40 years, from Sambram Maninglekai this morning around 6. She has been admitted at Thobal Hospital. Sunil has been taken to Thobal police station after irate locals thrashed him up and chopped off his hair. Hebila, who hails from Tuisom village in Ukhrul district, is the second wife of Sunil. She said after a quarrel with her husband a week ago, she has been staying at her husband's cousin's house in Khangabok. She said her husband threatened to kill her when she went to drop her 3 children at her husband's house yesterday, and she left for Khangabok alone. Hebila said her husband came on the pretext of taking her home this morning unannounced, and when she refused to go with him, he threatened to kill her and then hit on the head with a brick. Thobal police has registered a case against Sunil. Power Minister Thongam Biswajit yesterday inaugurated a 33 by 11 kV substation in Mao. In his inaugural address, the minister said the new government aimed at bringing equal development in the state, stating that the present power requirement of the state is 170 megawatts at peak hour and 80 megawatts at off hour. He said the state has sufficient power of 200 megawatts, and the government is also trying to increase the power supply by replacing single circuit by double circuit towers at Yurimbam power stations and others. There are further plans of the government to install 11 more substations, including at Kachai in Ukhrul, Liai Kuno in Senapati. Minister Biswajit also said the power companies and the state government have a target to provide 24/7 power supply in all areas of the state by December 2018. The minister also appealed to the people to support and cooperate with the power companies and the government for sustainable power supply in the state. He also urged them to timely pay the bills.
State government of the power company Anizika, according to Kusam Nazare Harkana, according to meeting to Harkana, Bharati Prime Minister na Pigiba, Matamdo, Adagi Hena, Ekona, Tha Hum Tenzal Harkanda, 2018 Bokimanung, every village of the Manipur, the lady of Punjabing the Maipi Bayaje, a power committee company, and the Amadi, a comments, committee in Pajamia.
PHA Minister Losi Dikho, who is also the local MLA, thanked Minister Biswajit and officials of the power companies for their sincere efforts in successful installation of the 33 by 11 substation. Dikho said earlier the power supply in Mao subdivision was so bad that the people could get only about 2 hours of power supply in a day. He expressed the hope that the newly inaugurated subdivision will provide quality and uninterrupted power supply in the area. He said the community leaders, local leaders, student leaders have the responsibility to look after the substation. The 33 kV substation at Mao was funded by the Northeast Council.
People in Imphal, they are using prepaid meters. They're paying every light they own, they're paying. But here in the hills, we're not paying, we're enjoying, we don't even off the light when it is light also. Because of them, we're getting light here, and if we don't realize that, we cannot blame our government.
Mahud and Town Planning Minister Thonajam Shamkumar yesterday assured the people of Jiribam of all possible help in infrastructure development in the district. In his inaugural speech of a community centre of Jiribam Municipal Council at Babupara in Jiribam district, the minister suggested that the Jiribam market should be opened for 7 days instead of just 2 days a week. He assured that the government under the leadership of Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren will fulfill all the promises made to the people. The minister also visited Ningshinkul Biodiversity Park and Horticulture Farm at Bidyanagar and planted lychee and cashew nut plants at the horticulture farm. New office bearers of Information Center for Hills Area Manipur Icham have been elected. Yumi Horam, who has been associated with Icham for a long time, has been elected president, while Luni Justin has been elected general secretary. Kangujam Madhumongol is the new chief advisor. These new executive members were elected at a meeting at the residence of former Icham president N. Rajendro at Yumnam Kuno. 3 vice presidents, joint secretary, treasurer, publicity and information secretary, and joint publicity and information secretary were also elected. 7 secretaries for Ukhrul, Senapati, Chandel, Surchanpur, Tamenglong, Imphal East and Imphal West districts, and 14 district executive members were also elected. ICHM has been working hard to bridge the gap between the hills and valley for the last 10 years. Advisors of ICHM BB Sharma, A. Mobi, Hogendro Komdram, Yumnam Rupachandra, Kelen Thokchom and Brojendro Ningomba were also present at the meeting.
Samnina haragadi ekoi platform de thambirga hana mokoi ekoi bu pothan gani sing de ekoi de thangyo ekoi gi nuksina bse chi gi pose ekoi valley do ji thor wali valley de wali ekoi de lakpa matam de ekoi de guest house dai te uji are hek lakpa kan mokoi je hotel de putho sa pi thapi gi chanabi me ekoi tabak thai leiblo no to ko man ba adu ai di khullal ga lakpa mayam se ekoi guest house mafam sa ba thamaka na moi se ekoi bu moina chapra matam de to bi ri mai to ne ekoi to minara ba ya maruin ayam di da moi loi mai pai adu amaka walo uji kai no ga da mo ngasi government na language se loan se koi paumai si eles lagani ki maya la da mo tangkhul si population lagani ki maya la thadok si mai na la adu jalirong ni le ko sigum loan khra se koi class 1 to 3 na tang na se to class 3 ba ko tamaka na loan si ga mo khanga ga de ngasi ge koi gi hen khitang gap le bi manam le si amka hen na san na gi train khale.
CJ Institute of Kidney Science completed 1 year of kidney transplantation on the 14th of this month. During the last 1 year, the hospital successfully performed 10 kidney transplantations on 6 women and 4 men recipients, including 3 from Nagaland. The transplantation team is led by Dr. Gulliver Potsambam, Director and Consultant Nephrologist, and Dr. Somendra Paunam, Consultant Urologist and Renal Transplant Surgeon, CJ Institute of Kidney Science. The institute is now equipped with 14 dialysis machines and uses double RO water and is pioneering in the comprehensive kidney care in the region. The dialysis facility at the center includes advanced machines like CRRT, SLED, etc. CRRT is used to treat critically ill hospitalized patients in the intensive care unit who develop acute kidney injury. SLED is used as a renal replacement modality in critically ill patients with acute kidney injury (AKI) and hemodynamic instability. Nagaland and Mizoram governments have already empaneled CJ hospitals for reimbursements. CJ is aspiring to perform liver transplantation in the near future. CJ Foundation is initiating awareness program on cadaver donation in collaboration with Mohan Foundation, Chennai. Development Committee Kwakathil Moirangpura Likai and doctors and staff of District Malaria Department Imphal West sprayed Spark, black, phenyl, bee powder and treated mosquito nets with insecticides to prevent mosquito-related disease in the locality. Development Committee along with members of Kwakathil Moirangpura Lekai joined hands together to organize the program. Tuliyaima Century Club Patsoi Part 3 today organized one-day free health camp at the community hall in Patsoi Part 3. Around 350 people from Patsoi Part 1 to 4 were treated by doctors and staff of Jenims. The camp was sponsored by Kumari Ibemcha and Aristo Pharmaceuticals Private Limited. Wide Angle Social Development Organization also conducted a free screening for hepatitis at the camp. As per instructions of the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, the Deputy Commissioner of Tamenglong, has invited individuals, organizations including local bodies, government departments, startups, student communities and NGOs to participate in the Swachh Bharat Hackathon in Tamenglong district. The event will be held in 3 rounds. Chief Minister Nongthomba Biren greeted the people on the occasion of Krishna Janmashtami. In his message, the Chief Minister said, Lord Krishna is the embodiment of sublime and eternal values of life. His life and teachings is a beacon of light to humanity in times of moral decay, conflict and strife. He appealed to the people to rededicate to the teachings of Lord Krishna and strengthen the bonds of friendship, brotherhood and unity amongst different groups of people in the state. Hindus in Manipur today celebrated the Krishnashtami, the birthday of Lord Krishna. Since early morning, devotees worshipped Lord Krishna in temples. The main celebration was held at Sri Sri Govindaji temple in Palace Compound. Many devotees joined the worship at Sri Sri Govindaji, Mahabali and ISKCON temples despite the general strike called by various underground outfits in connection with Independence Day.
Rajasi Bhagachandra Govind Nirpon Tawi, Nirpon Toro Matunda, Matugi, Matangi Sahidi Hona, Janmastami Hana Tawangi, Kungu Humtuni Panba, Sida Kadlai, Adi Mayamna, Janmastami, Habidi Krishna Popun Michida, Govinda Kurambala Ibasi, Ategi Nati, Pung the Santi Wenanava, Amagamaga Nushinanava, Amagamaga, Chandanava, Adu Pogil people, Kanukjeno, Haginati, Nushinogi Pogil people, like Kuramana Tamoy Shankali, Tamoy Nihali.
Salai Tared Huyel Lalong Thang Ta Kannalup expressed its gratitude to Apunba Manipur Huyel Lalong Lup for awarding Moirangthem Mani Meitei from Sagolban Moirang Hanubalerak, the teacher of Salai Tared Huyel Lalong Thang Ta Kannalup, the title of Pioneer of Thangta. It also felicitated Mani yesterday. A friendly football match was played between 2nd Manipur Rifles and State Disaster Management Force SDRF on the occasion of India's 71st Independence Day. The match was organized by Manipur State Disaster Management Authority MSDMA at the 2nd MR ground. Vice Chairman of Manipur Infrastructure Development Authority M. Asni Kumar said the match was held to spread the message that a healthy society is brought about by healthy people. He said MSDMA needs to be strengthened since Manipur is a high-risk earthquake zone.
Honorable Chief Minister Masamangna, Ising Isauna, Swam Pumsing, Haking and Satana Hington Tumdana, Yanchinba, Yamna Tagatningani, Adu State Asida, Lady limited over resource, some of the manpower Asina, con any Asuma Nation calamity to look for that, quick Kudong Chado, Kama University, Kokanaba, Agamarupsi Adam Pame, and the Honorable Chief Minister, Tanraga, Barsaka, Minister of Home Affairs, Marilinaba, Minister Tanraga, Manipura, State Disaster Management Authorities, strengthened Toba, expand to Matamadula and Hygienic.
I quite Kamhaina, Haksang Pana Tamgani, Highway Wakalondani, physical fit oid the Mioina, Mibukan Gay, Wakalonsi, Labangamoy, State Disaster Management, the labor Mio Sing, Sinakamaita, Ogni Havamatanda, Ishing Iroi Bahaibatai, football Sanaba Haibatai, building Maton Kanya Kamaita Haibatai. I quite technically or the reports, my sister, quite a Muru, physical fitness or Sini Highway Pandam, that quite physical fitness or the Bayad they have again, Nasi Shinjaba program.
And before we end, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi pledges to build a new India by 2022 on the 71st Independence Day of the nation. Chief Minister Biren in his Independence Day speech asserts the 4-month-old government has been able to win people's faith. The 71st Independence Day celebrated in all districts of the state amid tight security arrangements. And Imphal city wears a deserted look as Corcom called for general strike on the Independence Day.